2. We are live now.
Welcome back to Vyapaar Jagat TV, and we have a very sensuous topic about work from anywhere. Because after COVID, most of us we knew work from anywhere process, but we never used it. And COVID is the one teacher who has taught us to connect in everywhere and has increased the globalization of our businesses as well. So we welcome Miss Ripal Trivedi, who would be moderating the session ahead. And let me tell you more about Ripal Trivedi. She's a founder of Pearl Herbal, which deals in skin care and hair care, handmade natural products. She is also a multiple award winner in a span of just 5 years and being recognized business club from across Pan India. Ripple, welcome here, and we would look forward for the session with you, and hope our guests they would enjoy on this particular session of work from anywhere.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं सबको हैप्पी न्यू ईयर बोलना चाहूंगी कि एक न्यू ईयर बिगिनिंग में डॉक्टर परमार ने हम लोग को एक बहुत ही अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है. सो थैंक्स टू डॉक्टर परमार एंड सबको मैं हैप्पी न्यू ईयर बोलना चाहूंगी. हैप्पी न्यू ईयर.
हैप्पी न्यू ईयर.
मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन देने के लिए कुछ ज्यादा नहीं बोलना है, लेकिन मैं आज आपसे कुछ जानने के लिए ज्वाइन हुई हूँ. और जो हमारा टॉपिक है, व्यापार जगत ने एक टॉपिक दिया है कि जैसे वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर जैसे हमारे लिए एक 2 साल से एक नया सब्जेक्ट हो गया है. जैसे ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन दोनों एक टॉपिक प्लस माइनस दोनों की नजरिए से हम लोग को देखना है. सो वो हिसाब से हम लोग को एक चर्चा करनी है कि उसकी थ्रोबैक क्या है, पॉजिटिव प्लस जो भी है. तो पहले तो मैं स्टार्ट आपको इंट्रोडक्शन से करना चाहूंगी. सो मैम मैं शिल्पी मीन से बोलना चाहूंगी कि आप थोड़ा आपका ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए.
Yeah, thank you, Ripple. I am Silky Kapoor. I am based in Thane, Mumbai, and I am into field of education, basically a career and parenting coach and a study abroad consultant. So my work is actually totally work from home, and because of COVID also we have learned. So this is, in short, this is my introduction, that I'm into an education field and I'm helping students and individuals to know about their inborn and acquired talent. Thank you.
बहुत अच्छा मैम, बहुत अच्छा. आपसे जुड़ने के लिए हम लोग को बहुत खुशी हो रही है. अगली बात हम लोग करेंगे मिस्टर सपन साहब.
So hello everyone. I am Sapan Shah. I am life coach and corporate trainer, and I am PhD gold medalist in alternative medicine. And I'm into this training field for more than 10 years, serving lots of corporates, schools and colleges on the soft skills training and how to bring the change in their personal and professional lives. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर. आपसे मिलकर बहुत खुशी हुई. सो हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि एक से एक बढ़िया हाई प्रोफाइल हमारे साथ है. So this time we are much more enjoyment and बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा. जैसे सीखना है, जानना है, बोलना है, जो भी है. तो ये एक मीटिंग डॉक्टर वर्मा ने हमारे लिए इसलिए की है कि ग्रोथ कैसे बढ़ाना है. जैसे बिजनेस का ग्रोथ बढ़ाना वो एक पॉइंट नहीं है, खुद को भी कैसे ग्रोथ करना है. खुद का ग्रोथ, उसके साथ बिजनेस का ग्रोथ और उसके साथ हमारी टीम का ग्रोथ. जैसे मिस्टर परमार अभी टीम का ग्रोथ कर रहे हैं रिसेंट, कि उसके साथ कितना एंटरप्रेन्योरियल से अभी आपने देखा ही होगा कि 1 मिलियन के ऊपर इसके साथ टीम में जुड़ गए हैं. तो अगला हम लोग बोलेंगे कि मिस्टर चितरंजन को कि थोड़ा आपका ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए.
Hello everyone, myself Chittaranjan Dunakhe. I am the founder and owner of Triface International, an animation company based in Vadodara. And I'm into business since last 22 years. This company has been in action since last 5 years. So we have specialization in 3D animation and other various types of animations into B2B as well as entertainment segment, that is B2C. So if you have any more question, you feel free to ask me. I would be happy to help you out.
थैंक यू सर। बहुत अच्छा लगा, और आपका मतलब जो भी एक कम्युनिकेशन है वो बहुत ही अच्छा और थोड़ा टॉपिक चेंज भी है। सो इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट है आपकी मेरे हिसाब से। अभी हम लोग नेहा सोमानी जी को ज्वाइन करेंगे। नेहा सोमानी जी, आपका थोड़ा ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए प्लीज।
Greetings all. I am Neha Somani, founder and mitochondria of Vyapaar Consultancy, India's leading overseas education consultant. And today's this panel discussion says work from anywhere, but I want to condense these 4 words into one, that is entrepreneurship. The screenplay of my life could win many awards at Oscar. It's truly is that interesting to know how I built Edisphere Consultancy by single-handed over 8 years into a value brand. And I want to say that the seed of Edisphere Consultancy started over 5 years ago when I wanted to see my my daughter to study in Trinity College Dublin, and not compromise at all in anything beyond that. And everything on my own, from selecting universities to overseeing her accommodation. And since then, I have created a niche market for myself, from sending students for PhD in clinical psychology and other unique programs like theoretical physics in Queen's University Belfast, dental public health at King's College London, biodiversity and conservation at Kent University, and many more. And one thing I want to add, that I failed in 12th standard 30 years ago, and decided to measure my studies 7 years ago, and aced in 12th standard and BSc from Patkar College. And today I sit at my home office and sending my students across the globe with 100% success ratio. So I take pride and joy in what I do, but in my heart gets filled when my children tell their friends that my mother-in-law is an entrepreneur. And if you want to know about her, you can go and check her website. That is my small introduction.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. आप सबको इंट्रोडक्शन तो सबका मिल गया है। हमारे पास ऑलरेडी हमारा टॉपिक भी है, तो लेट्स स्टार्ट जीडी ग्रुप डिस्कशन।
Yes, sure.
आप सबको मेरी आवाज बराबर आ रही है? क्लियर? ओके सर, मैं पहले डिस्कस करना चाहूंगी कि जो हमारा टॉपिक है वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, हर एक टॉपिक का 2 पहलू होते हैं, प्लस और माइनस। तो हम लोग पहले प्लस माइनस के ऊपर डिस्कस करना स्टार्ट करते हैं कि आपके हिसाब से ये पॉइंट के ऊपर हमारा बिजनेस ग्रोथ का जो टॉपिक है वो हम आगे कैसे ले जा सकते हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ योर काइंड परमिशन एवरीवन।
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So start your own thinking.
Let's start with Mr. Chitranjan Dunake, because he is having a very wide and a varied work scope, national levels and as well as internationally. So, Mr. Chitranjan Dunake, can you just share your feelings, like what are the advantages and disadvantages of working from anywhere theory?
Working from anywhere is really interesting, and I believe that after COVID it has become more important. And in that process, I think I see more advantages than disadvantages. In our office also, in our company also, we have 30 people, and mostly they work from home. We just keep the executive body and project managers in-house, or I would say at office. Otherwise, the rest entire team works from home. That way, for company, it is benefit that we could save a lot of resources, hardware, software expenditures. Then for employees, it is a commute saving. Then they can work from their comfort of home. Then they can stay with their family as well as they can work. So work freedom and balance of life is what I see beneficial to an employee, but as well as to an employer. This is also equally important, and our entire thing is dependent on work from home or work from anywhere, because most of the people we work are from abroad and they work internationally with anybody. We also hire people from international community, from international talent pool, and that is why we don't care where they are working from as far as our work is getting done. So I believe that thanks to COVID, this has come in picture, and more aggressively we can do this. So I'm very happy with work from anywhere concept, and I will keep doing this kind of model in my company at least. Yeah.
Sapan, you seem to be into life coaching, and you've done your PhD here. How does this creates an impact of any individual who's working from home?
Basically, I'll say that COVID has taught us many things. One of them is working from anywhere. And that's why earlier it was like, as Chitranjan has said, that we were outsourcing accounts, designing, and many other talents from all over the world. But it was very narrow. It was a very kind of in a small amount. But after COVID, the world is a kind of a small place in reality, that we can reach anyone, anywhere within a few seconds. And that's why now, if you see even real estate in residential way, they have started 3 and 4 BHK plus WFH concept, that is work from home concept. So everybody is now adopting it as a trend, and working from anywhere means earlier we were working to find a place, but now we need a place to find the work. So now it is not like that. Now entrepreneurs are going with the open-mindedness that they can just sit in the campus, they can sit in the coffee shop, they can sit in their balcony, and they can just do the work, and the impact is tremendous. And I'll say that this work from anywhere concept is really beneficial to everyone, because it has disbarred the limitation of particular formalities or kind of environment. And that's why I'll always agree that work from anywhere is a great concept, and it should really be in the trend for a longer period of time.
Thank you, sir. मिस्टर मिस कविता मेनन से मैं पूछना चाहूंगी कि व्हाट इज द वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. पहले तो हम लोग उसके ऊपर थोड़ा एक हाईलाइट करेंगे.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce myself, so I am Kavita Menon from Cochin, from Kerala, and I am a communication coach. So where in my company, we make sure that we make the language learning interesting and interactive. And as per the question, I think that I started my career in 2008 and 9 till 2017. So for me, working from home is like, to enjoy my freedom. So I've been using my freedom throughout, and being connected with like 20 countries. My presence is there in 20 countries. So I feel quite good that staying at home, working from home is like I'm doing what I can do. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. बहुत अच्छा. वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर बिजनेस ओनर एक ऐसा सिस्टम है जो एस्टेब्लिश करता है जिससे वो किसी से भी अपने बिजनेस को हैंडल कर सकता है. तो ये हमारे लिए एक प्लस पॉइंट माना जाएगा या माइनस पॉइंट माना जाएगा इन फ्यूचर अगली पीढ़ी के लिए?
I think this is going to be a plus point for most of the cases, especially who are dealing in soft skills. And probably if we talk about the factories and other hardware concern companies, then that is still they will work in office or factories, because that is important, that you can't carry the machine everywhere. But as far as the work which is possible by computer, the people who are working on the computer, for them, and work from anywhere concept is going to be very wonderful. And I have seen many companies are already doing that, and MNCs are also doing it, because they just send their executive anywhere for business purpose, and then they find that they can still do the work regularly. So I think this is going to be more and more, and the upcoming generation, they are more into this because they are more into computers. So they would like to do work from probably car, but they would like to do work from plane. So I think this is going to be very interesting, and most of the people are going to work from anywhere in the future. That's what I see.
Right, right. I 100% agree. नेहा, आप कुछ कहना चाहोगे?
See, over the year, many people say that post-COVID, we realize that work can be done from anywhere. But here I have been working since I was in 6th grade, and today I am at 49. And I really imbibe the fact that an entrepreneur can work from anywhere in any condition and also in any scenario. And when I started my work, at that time I was in 6th grade. And at that time, I was not equipped with basic requirement to work or any fancy office. And I used to work from home and then. And now I have an established business with 100% success ratio. And I can still say that work from my home office. And I meet my colleagues, my business partners at cafe for brainstorming. And sometimes I visit different universities for an interaction. So Edisphere Consultancy is truly so the meaning of work from anywhere. And here also I have to add that also we have to mindful that we can work from anywhere, but we do not indulge into our comfort zone. As the minute we get into our comfort zone, and our work gets affected, and it has to be on serious note that the purpose of work from anywhere is to get out the work done what may.
Right, right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, ma'am. अब हम डॉक्टर सपन सर से थोड़ा ड्रॉबैक पॉइंट के ऊपर जाएंगे.
Sure. So as every coin has two sides, so this concept is really good that the people can work from anywhere. And basically the tablets and laptops are made for that purpose only, that you can carry them anywhere and you can do your work on your mobile also. And that mobile phone is because of the mobility. That's why it is called mobile, because we can carry them everywhere. But the drawback is that as Neha ma'am has said, that we should not get into our comfort zones, because when we are working from home, we may work in the pajamas or track pant or kind of comfort wear.
Right.
And we are human being is a social animal, so we need human interaction. So when we work in a particular professional environment, when we dress up like that, it gives our mind the message about being alert, being professional, having that kind of attitude. And that kind of potential is can come out rather than going into lazy and comfort zone, that yes karte hain kabhi, abhi nahi, baad mein, abhi to lunch time ho gaya. And our schedule may be different at home, but our schedule may be different at a workplace. So there is a drawback also, but yes, this has a more kind of benefit rather than drawback. But yes, drawback is always there, that human being is a social animal and we will lack human interaction in working from home always.
Yes, thank you sir, thank you. So हम लोगों ने ये कुछ पॉइंट ऐसे नोटिस किए हैं जिसके प्लस भी है, माइनस भी है, और हमारी अगली जनरेशन के लिए भी हम लोग थोड़े थॉट्स शेयर कर रहे हैं. सो क्या आप बिजनेस के रिलेटेड इसमें कोई इंक्लूडिंग पॉइंट शेयर करना चाहोगे, कोई भी बिजनेस के रिलेटेड?
Can I add?
Yes, 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 please.
Yeah, actually, I believe for a second midlife career starter for housewives, for they want to be at home also, they want to take care of kids also, and they want to work also. For them, it has means it's such a blessing in disguise kind of thing that they're able to manage now work and kids and family all together very easily, and they are with discipline. Definitely with a proper discipline and goal settings, we can manage everything. And I believe ladies are multitaskers. Sorry, but I believe so. And I have been also into that phase that before this this COVID also, even I was a solopreneur, so I used to exhibit, and it was like work from home, working at my own pace, like as a freelancer. So I have enjoyed my freedom that a lot. So, but after COVID, everybody realized that this is also possible for, especially for the software engineers. Even the companies are at benefit that they are at home and they are able to save the cost on infrastructure. So many companies have taken this as a now a new thing they have brought, that they're allowing their professionals to work from home so that they can reduce the cost of infrastructure. So many good things have happened in the past 2-3 years, and it will be of advantage in later years also, as Chitranjan sir told. So it's going to be a very lucrative thing for students, for soft skills trainers, coaches, for the professional who want to reach anywhere. Means now there is no boundary. Globally we can reach. So it's going to be a very helpful thing, and it is helping, and in future also it will increase, I believe. Thank you.
मैम, सिल्की मैम, आपने वुमेन्स की जो दृष्टि से आप बोल रहे हैं वो बहुत ही अच्छा बोला और सही तरीके से एक एक्सप्लेन किया है आपने. सो मैं भी आपके ओपिनियन से अग्री हूँ कि ये बात आपकी एकदम राइट है कि वुमेन्स, ये जो 2-3 साल है ना, वो बोलते हैं ना कि परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है, और उसके ऊपर एक और थॉट भी है कि जो हो रहा है वो अच्छा हो रहा है. तो पेंडेमिक टाइम पे हम लोग बहुत ही मतलब बोलते हैं ना कि एक प्रेशराइज हो गए थे. कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, स्टडी है, बिजनेस है, होम है, मतलब ये एक मेट्रो सिटी में फेस करना बहुत ही टफ हो गया था. जो लाइफस्टाइल थी वो पूरी स्टफ हो गई थी. सो उसके ऊपर हम लोग एक सोच रखते हैं कि अभी यहाँ से हम लोग ने जो बिजनेस ग्रो किया है एज अ वुमेन, और वुमन को जो एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है पेंडेमिक टाइम पे, तो मैं चित्रंजन सर से बोलना चाहूंगी कि स्पेशली वुमन के लिए ये प्लेटफॉर्म टाइमिंग पीरियड के लिए हम लोग आगे की क्या सोच रख सकते हैं.
मेरे ख्याल से I guess for women it is very good rather, and probably they will never need to go out for making money. They can whether it is business or even they are employee or anything, any entrepreneurship they want to acquire, they can do it from home. I mean, the whole company, I just manage the whole company on my phone. I never open even laptop even if I am in office. So that way women stay in home while doing something. She can chat with the customer and she can just interact the whole business deal. I mean, it is very easy. Yeah, she never required to go to office and do the stuff. She can very easily do it while she is working at home, or even if she is not working at home, then she is resting or whatever she is doing, she can do that. So I think this is blessing for women to this work from anywhere is really blessing for women. I believe it is very wonderful, and it is wonderful to everybody. Why just women? Actually, it's wonderful to men also. And my company has made 130% profit because of working from home. I mean, working from anywhere concept work in general we are saying, but ultimately we are mostly working from home or office. Rather, we usually avoid to work when we are on vacation. But we can work at that time also if we wish. So this concept is, very much profit making as well. I would like to add that right now I'm doing my PhD into marketing from Geneva University of Business, SSBM, that is University of Business and Management. So you just imagine that I'm doing PhD from there. So how much impact it can give, the distant thing, everything has come on your fingertips. You just open your phone. Your phone should be powerful. Rather, you don't need to buy anything else to run the business or run the entire show. I'm running the entire show on just the phone. I rarely open laptop even if when I'm in office. So it is wonderful. I'm very happy about this is happening.
Can I add?
Yes.
Yes, sorry, sir.
Please, no, please go ahead, ma'am.
Actually, I'll just like to add, work from anywhere has a different dimension. Just like to share that thing, that it's like even if you are on a holiday, you can be enrolled in few things for a passive income, that the income is coming and even you are on a holiday. So there are many concepts coming. So work from anywhere means that also, that even you are on a holiday or anywhere, but passive income is getting generated through a community-based things. So many education, business, and like even study abroad also. There are many things which a lady also can do with the work. They can have a passion, they can follow their passion, so they can have a job also, and because of work from anywhere or work from home option, they can follow their passion also. Together they can do, which I have seen. And many ladies, like, now nobody want to be at home, they are doing some or the other thing, and mostly they are developing a small skills, like any skill they are developing, and they are starting their own business. So many startups are also getting started because of this, because they can learn from at the peace of their home, and they are starting their own business. In fact, we have empowered many women who we have taught them soap making and cake baking, and they have started their work from home. So there lot of options have opened because of this thing, and every woman is, I guess, following their passion and doing, and it's a healthy atmosphere. Like, now they are not stress that only their work is to take care of husband or kids. They are also doing something for themselves, and that's brings a lot of peace at home also, because they get their independence, they are financially independent, they are emotionally independent. So many good things have also happening because of this. Yeah, thank you.
We have become James Bond in the sense.
But I have a personal question here. Sorry to interrupt you, charming faces here. Work from home, basically, there are opportunities here for females, especially we are talking about the females. Is there any kind of a restraint of your mental health because you want to run and earn money, and in the middle of nurturing of your child at home, or maybe your family life? Because females are more responsible here as a homemaker and as an entrepreneur here, and then these restraints also kills the privacy. Along with the opportunities, these small things, does it affect your mental health as well? Kavita, we would like to know from your side.
Thank you so very much. Well, as started my own career as with online platform, as myself a woman and a mother, I don't think that it has caused any trouble for me, and it won't be a hierarchy for others as well to do the same. But the only thing I would like to quote in a very simple words, that successfully working from home is a skill. Just like programming, designing, or writing, or whatever it is, it takes time and commitment to develop that skill. That's all.
डॉक्टर सपन से मैं पूछना चाहूंगी, जैसे आपने तो इतनी सारी डिग्रियां लेकर एक बोलते हैं ना कि इतना इम्प्रूवमेंट लिया है, अगर हम लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं कि जब आपका एजुकेशन चल रहा था जो टाइम के ऊपर, तब ये पैंडेमिक टाइम आया होता, तो क्या इतना ग्रोथ हो पाता था या फिर इससे भी ज्यादा डेवलप हो पाता था उस जनरेशन के लिए?
So if we talk about the education, then I will little bit disagree about the online, because there are certain things that the education is really necessary in the offline stage, because the students learn to share with each other. It is a kind of a brought up of the child from childhood to the younger age, and that's why I feel that the online education is a good comfort, and it gives a lot of potential to learn many new things. But as far as the education is concerned, academics are concerned, I will always prefer the offline thing, because अगर मेरे टाइम पे ये होता तो शायद इतनी डिग्रियां, I don't know whether I would be having or not. But I will say that the development of the mindset would not have been this much, which happens during the human interaction in your childhood, when you play together, when you eat together, when you just do fun together, when you quarrel together, and everything. So every experience, every human experience is required to be there during your academic life, during your childhood, which should not be there, which would not have been there if the pandemic would be there at my stage. So
okay, so sir, one more question. अगली पीढ़ी, अगले एंटरप्रेन्योर और अगले स्टूडेंट के लिए आपका मैसेज क्या होगा ये टॉपिक के ऊपर? जो हमारा एक पैनल साथ में बैठा है, वो एक टॉपिक लेकर बैठा है, जिसको एक बिजनेस भी है, वो एक बॉन्डिंग भी है, वो एक टीम भी है, तो वो हिसाब से हम लोग को क्या फोकस करना चाहिए इन फ्यूचर?
So basically, I will say that Tony Robbins, who has been the world's #1 coach and trainer, he has said before 5 years that every human has the entrepreneurial potential, and everybody should share something, share some quality that they have, the hobby or passion or anything. And obviously, COVID has taught us that whether it's a male, female, or child, we have put up the videos of Dalgona coffee and the different recipes and how to dance, how to do the calligraphy and crafts and doodles and many things. And we have made it our profession also out of that hobby. And we have started earning, and obviously, it has created a great impact on our mind. So I will always say to the next generation that use this technology because it is evolving, and evolution is the nature's principle that either you evolve or grow or you die. So this technology is continuously evolving. It is very beneficial, and people have now learned not to surf Instagram and YouTube just for the fun and reels, but they have started using it for the business purpose as well as promoting their business, their own self, making themselves a brand and creating a goodwill. So I'll always say that this online platform is really beneficial and it has more pros than cons. So always go for it and use it in the best way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any further question? Anyone?
Yeah, I'll just like to share a few points. Like, definitely online education has affected our kids because of lack of physical activity, and we have seen the negatives on our kids also. Being a counselor, I have seen more, and being a mother of a 8-year-old child and a 17-year-old kid, I have two different age groups, so I have seen the drawbacks on both. But with a proper mindfulness and a discipline, and now because the time we got a chance to get them again active physically, so we can balance it now. And if the education system, the school and the parents together are mindful, we can balance both the things, because there are advantage of online also. Sitting here in India, I can do a degree outside and a very less cost. So that is also, there are many advantages like this, that आप एक स्टूडेंट जो नेहा मैम भी इस चीज को एग्री करेंगे कि वो यहाँ रह के भी कोर्स कर सकता है दुबई में, और उसकी फाइनेंशियली भी उसको कम आएगा, and he'll have a degree of foreign degree. So there we have to balance it, and together if education system, teacher and the parents together, if they go mindfully, we can have a good in a hybrid mode, we can take a lot of advantage.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. कविता, आपने प्रोफेशनल लाइन में थोड़ा ब्रेक लिया था बीच में, राइट? सो मैं वो ब्रेक की टाइम पीरियड जो था वो आपका एक एक्सपीरियंस जानना चाहूंगी.
Sure. So as I said that I started my teaching career in 2008, since 2000, till 2017 actually, and since 17 onwards, probably for 8 months and almost like 1.5 years. So I was on like I should say better, it's like a spiritual journey for me, because I started writing a book. I became an award-winning author in Amazon's bestseller book in US and Canada. Wow. And become an assistant professor at American Language Center, which has been funded by United States Education Department. So then there I got a thought like, okay, if I can work for others for almost like 8 hours a day, but I'm making modules by myself, I'm having the skill of myself of teaching and of passion. So why not making my passion into profession? And then the thought came like, but जैसे बोलते हैं एक सोच लाना बहुत आसान होता है, लेकिन उसे practical में लाना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है.
Exactly.
So the same thing started working on. I learned to create my own creatives of starting off something of my own. I got a few students from the Facebook for English second language, started building up from there, joined a huge referral marketing community, BNI, and now seeing myself or my presence of GL TAP, my academy's presence among the rest 20 countries, yeah, that shows that we are leaving a footprint.
इसके ऊपर मैं आपके लिए एक पॉइंट देना चाहूंगी, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, शेरनी जब छलांग मारती है ना तो 2 कदम पहले पीछे हटती है.
मुझे भी वही लगा जब एक्सीडेंट होके, जब मैं when I was completely bedridden, I was in coma for almost like 2 days. It was like really getting back on the highway, but थोड़ा सा route लग गया.
Thank you ma'am, thank you so much. तो मैम, क्या मैं ये समझूं कि एक ब्रेक जरूरी है?
एक ब्रेक तो बनता है.
तो ब्रेक में कुछ क्रिएटिविटी लाते हैं मिस्टर चितरंजन से. तो सर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, जैसे आपका एक ये प्रोफेशनल काम है क्रिएटिविटी का, जो भी, तो क्या क्रिएटिविटी से नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को हम लोग क्या मैसेज एज एंटरप्रेन्योर दे सकते हैं?
से एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के लिए क्रिएटिविटी हो या कुछ भी हो, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है माइंडसेट.
यस. तो
माइंडसेट सही नहीं है तो आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते, इन वेरी स्ट्रेट टर्म. और माइंडसेट आता है सेल्फ लर्निंग से. पिछली भी जो बातें हो रही थी, अप टू स्कूल आप रखो कि स्कूल में जाओ, बट उसके बाद सेल्फ लर्निंग पे ज्यादा ध्यान दो. बिकॉज अगर आपका माइंडसेट सही नहीं है तो आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते, चाहे आप कितनी भी डिग्रीज लो, कुछ भी लो, लेकिन माइंडसेट सही नहीं है तो वो सब, मतलब इफ यू कांट ब्रिंग योर education into professional skills or converting into monetary things, your skill is useless. So I would say creativity हो या कुछ भी हो, कोई भी business हो, कोई भी आप कुछ भी काम कर रहे हो, सबसे important है आपका mindset, your goal setting, your task setting, your discipline, your fundamentals, your ethics, your work proficiency, professionalism. ये सारी terms एक entrepreneur बनाती है. एंड ये नहीं है तो आप कभी भी कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. यू विल बी जीरो, नो मैटर आपके पास कितना भी फंडिंग हो, कुछ भी हो, यू विल बी ऑलवेज जीरो. सो बेस्ट इज गेट द माइंडसेट राइट एंड यू विल बी ऑन सेट इवन इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी मनी विथ यू.
I think you are mute.
Just unmute
Ripple, you are mute.
Ripple, can you unmute yourself?
हेलो.
Yes, we are audible now. Thank you.
थैंक यू चितरंजन. मुझे लाइफ कोच के लिए भी एक सलाह, मतलब बोलते हैं ना कि एक आपने जो बोला माइंडसेट होना चाहिए, माइंडसेट के लिए लाइफ कोचिंग भी जरूरी है. तो हम लोग चलते हैं अगले पॉइंट के ऊपर, डॉक्टर सपन के पास, कि इसके ऊपर आप थोड़ा हाईलाइट हम लोग को दीजिए.
About mindset.
Yes.
Okay. So I always believe that the mindset is like a parachute. So if you jump from a plane and when you open the parachute at 5,000 AGL, that is above the ground limit, and if it does not open, whether that parachute is a brand new 5 or 10 lakhs rupees, then also that is of no use. Its value is zero. But if that second-hand parachute of around 1 and 2 lakhs and it opens very well, and if you land on the on the earth very safely, then that second-hand parachute has invaluable kind of a thing. So in the same way, when your mindset is open, when you're open-minded, then even if you don't have any kind of degree, education, experience, then also you can grab any kind of opportunity whenever you get it. But if you have a closed mindset or a narrow mindset, then what happens that even if you are presented with a great opportunity, you will not be able to perform. So always mindset is required to be a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, and as well as the open mindset, not a closed mindset. And the third thing, it should be a broad mindset, not a narrow mindset, because everything is information. When you understand it, it becomes the knowledge, and when you apply it, it becomes the wisdom. So always we need to try to convert from information to wisdom rather than just staying at the knowledge stage.
Okay, thank you sir, thank you. बहुत अच्छे से समझाया आपने. और
Ripple, here I want to add with connection to what Chitranjan said and what Dr. Sapan said. उसको कुछ पॉइंट मेरे लाइफ के साथ मैं मेरे थॉट्स के साथ कनेक्ट करना चाहती हूँ. So here I want to add that I love the idea from of work from anywhere, because it just makes me more resistant, and I know that I have to adapt all the different sort of situations. As there may times where my Wi-Fi is not working, or there will be a time when I have to adapt the situation to out of my comfort zone, and feel that times make a lot of difference, and giving them efficiency, and efficiency is another factor that speaks about my visa success rate. So here, see, for working from anywhere, it is good really, but here we need to understand that we need to efficiency भी होता है, but we need to out from comfort zone. हाँ, क्योंकि whenever कोई भी इवन एक इंडिविजुअल कुछ काम करना स्टार्ट करेगा, तो थोड़ा वो आगे जाएगा, बट वहां पर कुछ डिफरेंट सिचुएशन आएगा. अरे यार, ये नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होता है, अरे ऐसा थोड़ी ना होता है, ऐसा होता है, चलो ये आज नहीं कल करते हैं, कल नहीं परसों करते हैं, इसको कुछ देते हैं, उसके देते हैं, उसके माथे थोप देते. सो ऐसा अगर होता है, विच मीन्स कि आपका जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड है वो आपको कंफर्ट जोन में रहने के लिए ही अलाउ करता है, उससे बाहर आने के लिए नहीं परमिट कर रहा है. तो वो केस में आपको आपकी सबकॉन्शियस माइंड की नहीं सुननी है, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, आपको उसको ओवरकम करके बाहर आना है. Then you will able to reach your goal.
मैम, आपसे मैं पूछना चाहूंगी स्टूडेंट रिलेशनशिप.
यस, बोलिए.
फ्यूचर एंटरप्रेन्योर हमारे आज के स्टूडेंट ही है.
यस.
और आपका तो काम ये है स्टूडेंट को डेवलप करना. आउट ऑफ इंडिया के लिए आप लोगों ने जो बहुत एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म खड़ा किया है, और जो सर्विस आप दे रहे हो, तो उसके ऊपर आप थोड़ा ब्रीफ में.
हमारे पास जब भी स्टूडेंट आता है, तो मेनी टाइम्स स्टूडेंट्स आर कमिंग विथ कंफ्यूजिंग माइंड. मैम, आई स्टडीड दिस, सो आई वांट टू डू दिस, बट माय पेरेंट्स इज सेइंग कि नो बेटा, यू नीड टू गो विद दिस. अरे हमारी सुनो, हमने ये इतने सालों का यही इंडस्ट्री में जिंदगी बिताई है, हमारा एक्सपीरियंस है, तुम्हें यही करना चाहिए. एंड मॉम्स एंड व्हाट मॉम्स आर सेइंग, अरे नो, हमारे किटी पार्टी में इसका बच्चा यहाँ गया, इसका बच्चा यहाँ गया, इसका बच्चा बोल रहा है यहाँ नहीं, ये कंट्री में जाना है, ये सब्जेक्ट लेना है. द थिंग इज, तो इन दैट सिनेरियो वो स्टूडेंट का जो ही इज कमिंग इनटू स्ट्रेस कि मुझे मैं इसकी सुनूं, इनकी सुनूं, पीयर ग्रुप की सुनूं, फैमिली की सुनूं, फ्रेंड्स की सुनूं, पेरेंट्स की सुनूं. तो वो टाइम पर हमें उसको थोड़ा नर्चर करके गाइड करना पड़ता है. एंड वह पहले हम लोग ये मेजर कर देते कि वो जो भी अपने पॉइंट्स बता रहा है, वो कंफर्ट जोन में रहकर बता रहा है कि नहीं बता रहा है. अगर बता रहा है, तो हमारा फर्स्ट कोशिश यही रहता है to get rid of comfort zone, because everywhere you go, but जहाँ पर comfort zone आ जाता है, आपको वो सिचुएशन पर ओवरकम करने के लिए आपको पैशन नहीं मिले. अपने आप वो आपको समझना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सक्सेस का रास्ता कभी आसान नहीं होता, और कंफर्ट जोन के रास्ते आपको कभी सक्सेस नहीं मिल सकता.
वहाँ अकेले ही चलना पड़ेगा.
यस, अकेले ही चलना पड़ता है. और कुछ बहुत सारे कभी कभी कुछ एक्सट्रीम हार्ड सिचुएशन भी आती है, बट वो जितना हार्ड, बिलीव मी, जितना हार्ड सिचुएशन आपके लाइफ में आता है, उतना ही वंडरफुल सक्सेस आपका ग्रीट करता है.
100% मैम. वो बोलते हैं ना कि गहना बनाने के लिए सोने को पिघालना है, उसको गर्म करना है, फिर उसको रखना है, तभी उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ेगी.
यस यस यस.
तो यही बात है. चित्रंजन जी से मैं क्वेश्चन करना चाहूंगी कि आज की जो क्रिएटिविटी माइंड अपने स्टूडेंट्स में, अभी के जो स्टूडेंट्स में आपने देखी होगी, बहुत फास्ट है. उसका ग्रास्पिंग बहुत फास्ट है, उसकी एडिटिंग बहुत फास्ट है, जो कभी कभार ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस की ओर ले जा रहा है. तो वो ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस उसको डायरेक्टली जीरो के ऊपर लेके आ रहा है. फिर क्या उसका माइंडसेट हो पाता है ये क्रिएटिविटी में?
That depends on his parents, his or her parents. So this is a C in children. MSc we are talking about the children.
सॉरी मैं आपको बीच में टोक रही हूँ। हम लोग पेरेंट्स से डिस्कनेक्ट होके एजुकेशनल सिस्टम के ऊपर जाते हैं। जो हमको एक अगली सीढ़ी मिल रही है वो एजुकेशन से मिल रही है, जो थॉट मिल रहे हैं वो एजुकेशन, बैक सपोर्ट 100% पेरेंट्स दे रहे हैं।
एजुकेशन सी डेफिनेटली एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन मेरे विचार से can never bring the person's I mean if somebody is overconfident they cannot tell, they can tell but the child will not listen or the student will not listen. That is 100% parents duty, because the person will listen to his parents only, not to the teacher, I bet. Or the best thing is I mean teachers can tell, I can tell to my employee, but they will listen or not. But if their parents tell something to them, they will certainly listen. I mean, this is parents' responsibility, not the institutional responsibility or teachers' responsibility. Though they do that, that's a part of their work, so they do that, but that doesn't work. I mean, if I have a daughter of 12-year-old, if I say something to her, she understands very well. But if her teacher says something up, she tries to understand, but she then comes, why should I listen? Why should I not listen to myself rather than listening to the teacher? I mean, teacher tells commonly to everybody. Teacher doesn't go and counsel to one student, you know. So that is, but the parents, they counsel one-to-one. They just talk to them as beta ye karo, ye acha hai, to beta samajh jata hai.
Very well said, Chitranjan. Sorry, Ripple, I had to interrupt. Very well said, Mr. Chitranjan Dunake. And talking about the teachers and talking about the entrepreneurs again, we are coming to the chain where I had again a question, like how has work from anywhere helped in the process of education to the teachers as well? Mr. Sapan Shah, I would like to, I would be grateful if you answer this. How is it beneficial, or is there any disadvantages? Because we are talking about work from anywhere for anybody. It can be an entrepreneur, because we have a varied audiences here who would be watching us. So can you just have your words over it?
Sure. If we are talking from the teacher's point of views, then yes, it is a disadvantage in terms of lack of human interaction. But yes, it is an advantage in terms of they can accommodate any number of students at the same time. Because it may be possible that they may have the tuition classes, but they are lacking some space, and they have the limitation of accommodating certain number of students. But in the online thing, they can accommodate and they can provide their knowledge, and they can share their knowledge to any number of students at the same time. And obviously, as I said before, that every coin has two sides. So, but online is always igniting the spark in the people to learn new things. As Silky ma'am has said, that anybody can do the courses overseas very easily, and we have the reach to the global level. Even webinar was not the term earlier we were used to. We were just for the seminars, but now it is a webinar also. And even the thing that we are doing at present, it is the latest example of doing online and working from anywhere, so that we can get connected to each and everyone from different kind of a segment of the different parts of the geographical backgrounds. And yes, absolutely, it has a drawback, as I said, the human interaction. But apart from that, working from anywhere can give opportunity to each and everyone, irrespective of their gender, their family backgrounds, their financial backgrounds, or their cultural background, anything. So it is a great concept.
Thank
Well,
you, sir.
Thank you. Ripple, you can move on to your next question for the panel to discuss with the topic of work from anywhere.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Jalka ma'am. मैं नेहा जी से क्वेश्चन करना चाहूंगी. नेहा रानी, what gave you inspiration to help children study in abroad?
Before getting into this industry, I was selecting university and launching the application for my daughter. And at that time, I was not sitting in any fancy air-conditioned office with systems revolving around me. And I did whole by myself with a beautiful smile on my face, and with the drive to get the end result. in my field, and that is the matter the most to get the success with 100%.
थैंक यू मैम, इट्स नाइस।
Yes.
मैम और एक बात है कि जैसे अब्रोड की लाइफस्टाइल है और इंडिया की लाइफस्टाइल है, हम लोग को पता ही है कि कितना चेंज है, वहाँ के थॉट्स यहाँ के थॉट्स जो भी है वो चेंज है। तो हमारे फ्यूचर एंटरप्रेन्योर्स वहां पर डेवलप होके जब इंडिया आते हैं तो इसमें हम लोग क्या एडिटिंग कर सकते हैं एज अ एंटरप्रेन्योर?
See, एज ए एंटरप्रेन्योर, जब भी कोई बच्चा जब भी बॉर्न एंड बॉट अप इन इंडिया ओनली, वो इंडिया में ही पैदा होके बड़ा होके ग्रो करता है, एंड देन यहाँ से जब भी वो ओवरसीज जाता है तो स्टार्टिंग में ये इट इज कॉल्ड एज ए ट्रांजिशन टाइम, कि एक इंडियन कल्चर इंडियन लाइफस्टाइल से ट्रांजिट होके आप दूसरे कल्चर या दूसरी कम्युनिटी के जो उसको एडप्ट करते हो। So at that time, sometimes it is feeling difficult. तो एक फिर कुछ डिफिकल्टीज में सस्टेन करने के बाद में एक स्टेबिलिटी आती है, एंड वहाँ के लाइफस्टाइल की, वहाँ के कल्चर की, वहाँ के एटीट्यूड की वी आर गेटिंग हैबिचुअल, एंड देन सडनली वहाँ से यहाँ पर आते हैं। तो स्टार्टिंग में सेम वैसा ही होता है जैसे यहाँ से वहां जाने के टाइम पर जो ट्रांजिशन टाइम पर स्ट्रेस एंड जो तकलीफ होती थी वही तकलीफ होता है। एंड आई हियर आई वांट टू ऐड वन थिंग, when my daughter came back to India after a year, so at that time she is having allergy of dust and smoke. So and when in Dublin, वहां पर व्हीकल्स एंड स्मोक नहीं होता है, व्हीकल्स के हॉर्न्स नहीं होते, पीपी पीपी कुछ भी नहीं होता है। एंड व्हेन शी केम टू इंडिया, ऐसा कोई एक दिन भी नहीं है जब भी वो यहाँ पर सीखी नहीं है। यस, एंड वहाँ ऐसा कोई दिन नहीं था कि वहाँ उसको कभी कफ एंड कोल्ड या एलर्जी कुछ हुआ होगा। तो ऐसे कुछ तकलीफ तो होती है, बट स्टिल जो बच्चा सडनली वहाँ के लाइफस्टाइल से आया है तो उसको एडजस्ट होने में थोड़ा टाइम जाता है। सो एट दैट टाइम एज अ पेरेंट्स और एज अ वेल विशर्स और एज अ फ्रेंड्स, इट्स आवर ड्यूटी टू सपोर्ट देम, कि उनको थोड़ा सा कहते हैं ना कि एक ट्रांजिशन में लाने के लिए स्टार्टिंग में उनको वहाँ की लाइफस्टाइल का थोड़ा सा कंफर्ट देना चाहिए। देन धीरे धीरे वही कंफर्ट से उसको वापस रिटर्न लाके, एंड यहाँ जो सोर्सेस अवेलेबल है, यहाँ पर जो लाइफस्टाइल है उसमें एक सांचे में डालना। तो इट इज लाइक इन नॉर्मल लेमन वर्ड, एक सांचे से में निकल के दूसरे सांचे में अपने आप को मोल्ड करना है। That is the thing.
That's great. That's great. And we even have Silky Kapoor here with us. And Silky, I assume you're having, you have won an award from a women group, VEE, in education. So, and you are helping women to start work from home in the education business. And I think you are starting with the Pankosha-based learning too. So would you like, how would you contribute to work from anywhere, especially for women?
Yeah, thank you, Jalpan. Yes, actually, we are helping women to take work from home and to just follow their passion and start their career in education business if they want, as a counselor, as a coach, by learning few skills. So we are developing women who are already teachers or trainer. They can also join us. And in fact, a housewife who is a observant mother, so for her it's very easy to take this profession because she is already into this understanding of the mind of kids, so they can easily grasp this knowledge and take forward as a make it as a career. So we are helping women regarding that, and I have even been facilitated with a award with a V group. It's Women Entrepreneur Enclave for that. So I'm really thankful to them and even to Vyapaar Jagat for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Regarding more about Panchkosha based learning, which will help the kids more to be tough our old Gurukul system. So we are on a mission, and very soon we are going to start preschools on Panchkosha based learning, which even our Prime Minister Modi ji is also trying to bring this kind of education system and give a change to our present education system, which will help our kids for an overall development, which is which has reduced in our present scenario. So it will help our kids to be strong so that they can accustom wherever in any situation and doesn't lose their heart in small things. So just it's a great platform that I'm sharing here, that we are on this mission to bring this. Let's see, when I'll be able to.
सिल्की जी, मैं एक और क्वेश्चन करना चाहूंगी आपसे. What problems did you have to face to change your professional career?
Not much actually, because my personality was like this. But to understand actually that this is your real passion took a long time. And in fact, that's why I got more associated with this profession, because here I am able to tell the kids that how you can choose a right career at right time. The way Neha ji was also telling that kids come with a confused state of mind, and they are even either a peer pressure or parents force them to take something else. So we help kids to firstly make out their passion according to their personality. Then we suggest that these are the careers where you should go, where you will succeed much faster than the career you are. It's not that anything is impossible, but if you are choosing a career which has your passion, which has your inborn talent in that, the success will come faster to you, and the ratio also increases. So we are also doing this thing, that we are trying to make an awareness that how much this coaching is important, that you to decide students, because I didn't got that thing when I was about to take my decision. So that's why I'm more emotionally attached to this, that I should make an awareness that why this coaching is important to take at the right time.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
हम लोग कविता जी से जुड़ेंगे, इसकी थोड़ा और पॉइंट आगे लेकर जाएंगे कि जब ये टाइम पेंडेमिक टाइम आएगा तब आया था, तब आपने क्या फेस किया था, और अभी के टाइम इम्प्रूवमेंट आप में, आपका जो करियर है, आपका जो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस है और फ्यूचर प्लान है, उसमें आप क्या बोलना चाहोगे?
Ripple, well, I would say that I started my business in the midst of pandemic itself. Yeah. And since then, I have only seen that, okay, even though I took a place near to my home as a proper setup for an institute where I literally have to close it up. I took a wholesome loan, I closed it up, I sat at home, I started working from home.
100%.
Yes. So now when I'm seeing that I'm collaborating with different countries and conducting the language awareness through the way I teach and conducting cultural exchange program with multiple countries out there for the age groups of 3 years to 60 plus years old, those who are willing to improve and enhance their just language, which always people term like, oh, English language IELTS hota hai, IELTS hota hai, but no, I have taken language into the next level, and I am so happy and so proud to say that yes, we are putting our milestone through the Vyapaar Jagat as well, because I still remember when I got nominated and I got the award thing, my heart will like ever feel like मैं क्या कौन मैंने करोड़पति के hot seat पे बैठी हूँ, जैसा feel हुआ मुझे, but now I can really feel that. Thank you so much for this whole opportunity.
We can see that from your expressions, and that are coming through the hearts. And because we have to follow the time codings as well, we already have started the entries of the next session, and it's a pleasure having everybody here on the floor talking about work from anywhere, and a lot of entrepreneurs as well as students here who would be the future entrepreneurs. I've got a lot of guidance with this session. And my heartiest gratefulness to everybody, heartiest gratitude to Mr. Chitranjan Dunake, Kavita Menon, Silky Kapoor, Neha Somani, and Dr. Very own Dr. Sapan Shah. Thank you for giving us your guidance and spreading this knowledge to the lot of audience who has been watching this show live there. Thank you, Ripple, for being a wonderful moderator and continuing and joining this session, as a whole in our own mother tongue. Thank you so much being here.
Before ending this, am I allowed to say last 2-3 sentences?
Obviously.
Yeah. So here, one thing. Lastly, I want to add that keeping the Mumbai rental space in mind, if I am unable to cut back on my, I am able to cut back on my expenditure and focus on my brands and growth and for profitability. But more importantly, bring a smile on the parents' face while seeing the students succeed in their overseas aspiration. What more would I want as an entrepreneur? And for that, I really like to thank Vyapaar Jagat and special thanks and gratitude to Avni for introducing me this wonderful platform, Vyapaar Jagat. I'm so happy, and today I felt so nice, and I get lot of knowledge from my other fellow members in this panel discussion. And even I am too exploring my knowledge with your tips and ideas. So thank you all of you. Thank you once again, Avni.
नेहा जी, हम लोग एक एंडिंग में एक हमारे जो पैनल की टीम की ओर से एक सवाल करना चाहूंगी, जो हमारा
डेफिनेटली
टॉपिक था हमारा जो कि वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर.
यस,
मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी कि अगर स्टडी फ्रॉम एनीवेयर होता,
हाँ,
तो आपकी ये जो इंडस्ट्री में क्या चेंज आता?
See, overseas, see, many students are doing nowadays. See, where in many countries, and Silky Kapoor is also knowing this, that in many countries, the students are facing lot of visa rejection due to some overloading during pandemic shutdown and other sub fraudulent activities there. So and sometimes kabhi visa appointment nahi milta hai students ko, and students are getting late. So at that time they are starting their study from their home location, and student enroll himself in some Australian university, some Canadian or some American university. So at the present moment they are doing study from anywhere. तो अभी तो वो लोग ऐसे भी कर रहे हैं कि स्टडी फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, चाहे आप इंडिया में रहो या इंडिया से बाहर रहो या कोई भी कंट्री में रहो, आप तो स्टडी कर रहे हो. एंड ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक ऑल्सो when हम सब लोग वी आर सो स्ट्रेस इन पैंडेमिक कि अभी क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, हमको कहीं ये कोविड ना लग जाए. एट दैट टाइम व्हाट माय डॉटर डिड, उसने जितना भी ये जो ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म जो कोचिंग देते उसमें शी कंप्लीटेड ईच एंड एवरी कोर्स, ऐसे ऐसे कोर्सेज जिसका इंडिया में तो कोई एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं है. कल्चरल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एंड इंटरनेशनल पीस एंड some courses sponsored by UNO and all that. So at that time when I observing her, so she said that mama logo ko jo karna hai karo, even this COVID period I am also enjoying and I am gaining this my knowledge. So and at that time she was in India at my home, and at that time उसने एक साथ आज अलग अलग यूनिवर्सिटी में अपना स्टडी कर कंप्लीट किया. सो दिस प्रूव दैट स्टूडेंट्स के वी कैन एज अ वर्किंग एंड प्रोफेशनल वी कैन वर्क फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, एंड एज अ स्टूडेंट स्टूडेंट्स कैन स्टडी फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. So no matter what.
Thank you, Neha ma'am, for again sharing and limelighting about the students here. And lot of I'll just on a closing note, I say a school is a building of 4 walls with the tomorrow inside, and so is this platform for the future entrepreneurs on Vyapaar Jagat. And it's a brilliant way of thanksgiving to everybody here, and the ending question itself was very captivating. Actually, I learned a lot as a student itself, and as Chitranjan sir told, that we have to keep our minds open, a mindset where we have to walk. Without mindset, nothing is going to happen. And as Tapan sir had threw the limelight over the mental wellness and how to focus on the work, the process, we close this session for now, and we'll have a lot of chats ahead, and I'm forward to see you everybody at the Vyapaar Jagat growth show physically in Mumbai on 16th of January. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ripple. Thank you, everybody. My gratitude to everybody here.
Can I?
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you and gratitude to all of you.
Can I say
Everyone,
thank
thank you
you?
so much.
Thank you to Vyapaar Jagat. Thank you to Praveen sir. Thank you to Avni. Thank you, Ripple and Jalpan, for the wonderful moderating.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for this platform. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
बहुत ही अच्छी मीटिंग रही हमारी सबकी.
It's our pleasure.